Welcome back to another Minecraft video with the Technic pack. This is the Technic pack 6. I believe this is going to be part 5 of my Let's Play. So I've had a couple of questions from some people. The first is about this particular thing, about what it is, what does it do, should I try and find one? So you'll see that by that little thing that's come up in the bottom corner that I have got single player commands installed, but it's not correctly configured. So see all those sparkly things that are coming off the altar at the moment? That means the altar is currently fully charged. That doesn't mean much in the state that I'm in at the moment, but what a fully charged altar allows you to do is it allows you to charge talismans and charge other Thaumcraft items, and it also allows you to turn little crystals into crystal wisps, I believe they are. So it does some other cool features as well, but those are the two major ones that are really sort of, I guess, the majority of the importance. So what I thought I would do is I would just, and I'm going to get rid of this wooden axe because I can't be bothered trying to reconfigure signal player commands at the moment. But once again, I will eventually reconfigure it to the broken record so this doesn't come up. But what I thought I would do in this episode is brave the crocodiles. Darn it, get away from me. No, don't drown me. Leave me alone, stupid things. Really don't like crocodiles at the moment. They are just a huge pain in the backside. And I think I said after my last Technic pack that I would not start off in another swamp. So, I hate crocodiles. It wouldn't be so bad if their hitbox didn't seem all screwy to me, and if they didn't do that thing where they grab you and they drag you off into the water, that sometimes you can go from full health to drowning in like no time at all. Where are you? Get away. Just die. Leave me alone. I think. Hopefully. Ah, come on. You didn't catch me. I got you. That's better. That's a beehive. I do have every intention of showing you what to do with a beehive because I looked up the wiki and I know what to do with them now. I just don't think I have the materials that I need. So when I find the materials that I need, I will show you what you do. Just going to get myself some food for now because I'm not having a lot of luck with that mushroom farm I was making. Okay, it's getting dark again, so I will now tell you the next thing that I'm going to do. I am going to go nuts in here and I'm going to set this up as a bit of a base. I'm not going to build anything, I'm just going to carve this wall that way, and then I'm going to carve some rooms out and I'm going to set things up. No wool. No wool, no. So what I need is I need wool, actually. If I put string in there, I've learned string. I think I can now, oops, craft that string into wool. I think it's 4 squares that I need. Excellent. Now I can come over here. Ta-da! I've now learned wool. You might say, well, what do you want to learn wool for? The answer is so I can build a thing. So this is a thing that I need to build. This is part of the forestry mod. It is a scoop. Now I believe, once again, have not tried this before. This could end really badly, and it's night time, so I've just realised what I have not been doing is putting any torches out to keep this place alight during the night and to stop mobs from spawning and making life painful. So crocodiles annoy me because once again they're an animal, so they don't care whether it's light or dark, they just spawn and they eat me. Oh, and rats. But most animals don't spawn in the dark. So put that there, come over this way, put some more light down. Obviously that creeper's already spawned, so light's not going to despawn him. But I should be able to get him over here and kill him good. I just really don't like the idea of that crocodile that I can hear getting me while I'm trying to de-creeper myself. So what I should be able to do now, I've read this, I believe this works, is, there we go. So our shot in the backside again. Time to escape. Ah, creeper. Typical. I'm sure I lit that place up to stop that from happening. Wouldn't it be awesome? No, that would not be what I was intending. I was trying to get this guy to shoot my creeper friend. Whoa. How about that? He's blown my torch up and it's never coming back. Never mind. So what I just did then, I braved the elements to show you something. That was this item just here, which is a forest queen bee. So I don't know what I do with a queen bee. I haven't got that far into this yet, but when... Seriously, come on. Let's try again. Much better. So I'm going to put that forest queen bee in this chest here, and eventually it will become a very useful thing that will allow me to do good stuff. Yeah, I say it in a kind of random haphazard way like that because I know you can farm bees, and I know when you farm bees you get things from them, but that's the limit. I don't know what you get from bees. Ooh, sugar? That looks like sugar. Yeah, it's sugar. What on earth did I just get sugar from? I can hear a wisp. You can hear that ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I haven't got many torches, so I'm trying to not get too far away from, well, actually anywhere in particular. But what I am doing is I had a request from someone that I come down here and I get something good. I think it's that block just there. So I believe that that is tungsten. Yes, it is. And apparently that thing is very good. I think there might also be some down here, I've been told, but that could have been what they were referring to. Now I have absolutely no idea what tungsten is, what tungsten does. I know it's a part of the red power mod. In the last version of the Technics pack, version 5, you couldn't actually do anything with it. It didn't matter what you did. It was basically an ore that didn't have an item that you could smelt or grind it into. So I'm going to check now to see if that's changed. But I also understand that it's very rare and therefore could be very valuable if it's accepted by equivalent exchange. So I thought I would check that out as well. I think most of the red power ores though get spat back out. That just looks so odd. I have to fix that. That still looks odd, but I'll deal with that for now. Oh, sorry. So does it do anything? Sort of. No, it spits it out. Okay. So it doesn't do anything yet there. And let's see what happens if we put it in here. Don't want to waste anything too much. No, you still can't smelt it, so it's not actually useful yet. But I've been told that in an upcoming version of Red Power it will have a use. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and then I'm going to carve this out and start getting ready to do some things with Industrial Craft 2. So stay tuned, I'll be back soon. Welcome back. I have carved out what I had intended, which is I have a bit of a hallway here. I now have a room just here, and I don't think I have enough wood to do what I really intend to do. I was hoping that... no, that's nowhere near enough. What I was hoping is that I would be able to put some signs up, because this one just here is going to be an Industrial Craft 2 machine room. This one just here is going to be a storage room. So I'm going to have a double chest there and 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 there, and then I'll put a sign in the middle that basically labels, you know, what kind of chests are on each side. So that'll have, at this stage, I'm looking at there being 8 double chests in there with the option of extending further back. This next room is going to be, unless I think of something else, it's going to be a red power room. I was thinking of making a Thaumcraft room here, but what I'm thinking now is most of my Thaumcraft stuff is going to revolve around the altar. So I'm thinking about extending I'm basically under the altar now, so I'm thinking of extending this with a bit of a stairway upwards, and then once I go upwards I should be able to, shouldn't do that, yeah, so I should be able to extend upwards and end up doing something good up there. So maybe this might be an equivalent exchange room rather than a red power room. I guess I'll see how things go with that. So that's kind of how my base is going to be laid out. So what I will do is I will start work on building my first machine right now. So I'm going to need 9 pieces of iron. What I'm going to do is my first machine is going to be a macerator. And you might say, well, what are you building a macerator first for? Because what I intend to do, I found out that you don't need a generator to power a macerator. You can use a battery, or there's an additional thing you can use that I didn't realize previously. So what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to use that to power my macerator, and use the macerator powered by that other material to build the materials I need to make my generator. That way I'm doubling all my ores more quickly than I would otherwise be able to. The downside is I need to get a tree tap, because without a tree tap and without rubber you can't really do anything in industrial craft. So now I have my tree tap and not very much wood that I'm not able to really do anything with. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to double smelt this until it's refined, till it's 9 pieces of refined iron. I'm going to go get 6 pieces of rubber from those rubber trees I was fighting around before, and I'll be back once I've got that all sorted out. So back soon. Hello everyone and welcome back. So as you can see, I just turned some sticky resin that I got out of the rubber trees into rubber, and now because I am making a circuit, I'm going to need 6 pieces of copper. Actually, you know what? I only need 3 pieces to start with because I want to make a macerator, so that needs an electronic circuit. I will need the other 3 pieces when I go to do the next step, which is making a battery. So I'm just going to make sure that I learn all these things, make sure I'm not missing anything. I wonder if I can learn refined iron. No, I can't. Should have learnt the iron while I had it. Ooh, learned wood. I know you can't learn rubber. Can learn leather. Got to make sure that I learn absolutely everything. Because, oh, raw chicken I can learn as well. Bone. Apple. Tree tap? Nope. Shovel. Can learn a shovel. So hopefully that's going to be ready now. There we go. So yes, now we need the 3 of these and 6 of this rubber. And now we will need some redstone. We are almost to the point where we have a macerator now, because there we have one electronic circuit, and then we put that at the bottom. 3 pieces of gravel, 2 pieces of cobble, and a machine block. And I haven't made the machine block yet, so back to the drawing board here. Now I'm ready to place everything in my crafting table. 1 macerator. So we will bring that over here. There's something about macerators that always ends up making them super noisy. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to put that just here for now, and then throw my copper in the top, and there you can see that you can use excess redstone dust, and surprisingly redstone is actually quite common, so you can use that extra dust to power your macerator to macerate the materials you need to help you build your generator. So I'm going to cook a little bit more sticky resin. Might do another 3. Because I want to try and save as much as I can for when I build an extractor. Actually, to build an extractor, I'm going to need lots of sticky resin anyway, so let's just cook it all up. So we come in here and hopefully I'm going okay. There we have 4 copper dust. It's plenty. I only need I need 3 copper dust, so 4 is plenty. Cook up some tin. Everything's coming along nicely. Ever so slightly bored of waiting for this, so let's cook up those copper ingots. So I'm not sure what actually caused my problem, but you can see that I've added some extra torches in here since last time I was here, because I came in last time and a creeper spawned in here. There's a bug with the sound in Industrial Craft 2 that causes it sometimes to be super noisy and sometimes to just not make any noise at all. So again, don't know what causes it, but it's a pain. So hopefully what I just did then will fix it. I can just tell that I'm going to run out there, so I'll throw another piece in and then throw this tin dust in. Let's learn copper. Never know when I'm going to need to bring some copper out of thin air, so now I really only need 1 for right now so I can make my battery, and then I need my 4 tin. So I'll take the first piece of tin and just learn that. Tin is actually quite expensive because it is interchangeable with iron in most of the recipes you need to make, and using a alloy furnace from Red Power you can actually turn tin into iron buckets and then turn those iron buckets back into iron. So effectively you can, using a bit of coal, turn tin into iron. So because of that they've made it the same value in equivalent exchange. So let's take our 4 tin, our 2 redstone and our copper cable, and we have ourselves 1 battery. So we now need 1 battery and a machine block and a furnace to make the next step, which is a generator. So there's no way of getting around that. I am going to need to make 9 pieces of iron. No, 8 pieces of iron. So back to our good friend the macerator. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be everything I need, I think. Try 3 pieces of redstone, but because that's super noisy, I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back once that's ready and once I'm ready to construct a generator. So back soon. Hello again everyone and welcome back. I've just got all the ingredients that I need now. So I have my furnace. I've done it again. So I have my machine block, my furnace and my battery, which gives me a generator. I've made up some extra copper cable that I thought I was going to need, and I'm going to come over here and do. Now we're ready to go. So I'll might throw half my charcoal in there just to power this thing up, and then I'll macerate some more iron basically while that sorts itself out. I thought I'd show you that while I was waiting I signed my mushroom farm, my Industrial Craft 2 machines room, my storage room and my equivalent exchange room. So basically everything is kind of coming together now that I'm getting all the things that I need. I'm really hoping that I'll find some ender pearls soon, and then I'll make coming off directly off this way going in that direction, I'm going to make another room which will be my Thaumcraft room. I know originally I was saying that I'm going to have it up there, but what I've decided I'm going to do is I'll have it come out the back. Actually, maybe I might put it in the middle here in between these 2 torches, and then the room will go lengthways and then it'll come up underneath the other room. So they'll still be attached, but it'll just be, I guess, a little bit more secluded than what I was talking about a moment ago. So as you can see, lots of power in the generator, making lots of iron dust. I'm now getting ready to ramp up production. So this will be the end of this video. In the next video I will have collected some wood and made some chests here, and I will sort the inventory, and then after I've done that, I guess I'm taking suggestions. I'll do whatever you want next. What I'm thinking is I'll set up that Thaumcraft room because I have had a request to make a bit of a base around the altar upstairs. So maybe I could use all this extra cobble that I have to kind of carve that out and make it into a little bit of a, I guess you'd call it a double story base at the very start of the next episode. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Astocky out.